I was sitting here in my sister's room and I found these.
Hi guys, it's the Aquino back to you today. Still from Kelsey's room, and I'm back. If you haven't noticed,
the gifts I gave her last year for Christmas. This makeup bag and some products that I brought home from France, and they're not in use. She's away at college, didn't take them. I am learning some valuable lessons on what to give my sister now, because I love her, and I also don't want to see anything go to waste. I am here in a part of my brother's room where I have stored this amazing Harry Potter book set that I have not read yet, that I received 2 Christmases ago. I will read it though. But I also gifted him this, which is something that is currently in use, holding the various marathon medals of him, my sister, and I. And this to hold our racing bibs. That is a gift in use.
what is it? Some kind of cloak. Well, let's see then. Put it on. Whoa!
So this is gonna be 12 gift ideas for minimalists, and I use the term minimalist loosely. I really just mean someone who's like a normal consumer, or someone who just like is kind of picky. If you know this person and you've given them things in the past, they just haven't used it, you've seen it sit in the corner like my sister. So let's go with normal consumer, someone who's specific, or even someone who labeled themselves as a minimalist and is pretty simple. So I'm gonna separate this list into 3 categories for you. The first being practical / functional gifts, the second category being consumable gifts, and the last category, which is experience gifts. But before we jump right into that, my first tip is to observe and listen to whoever you're trying to gift what they may need or have been wanting. You never know when it might come up in conversation. Maybe you're shopping with a girlfriend and maybe she's like, oh, I don't have enough teacups in my kitchen. Get her a teacup. Or maybe one of your close friends or family members never wears pajamas, so get them a nice pajama set. Observe and look for a need, listen for something that they might want, and get that, because it also just shows how thoughtful you are. Already the fact that you're getting them a gift is so kind and so sweet.
This is just for those of us who maybe struggle and it's the last minute. I'm literally filming this before Christmas.
The idea sparked up somewhere. Also, price point between all the things I mentioned can vary. Some of these things could even be free. Jumping right into the first category, practical and functional items. First could be a reusable water bottle or reusable tote or even a backpack. Maybe their backpack is old and tattered. Get them one. Maybe pins for their backpack if that's functional. Fun fact, I had an unopened Hunger Games pin like sitting in my drawer for the longest time in like mint condition, and I didn't want to open it, and I was like, it would be really cute on my backpack. It took some strength to open that, and now I'm happy. If I lose it, tears will be shed. To protect you. Thank you. But yeah, maybe like a cute thermos. Maybe their water bottle is getting like old and scratched up. They dropped it too many times. Get them a nice stainless steel one. Or new flavor pods for what are those popular waters? Air Up? I've kind of wanted to try those. I personally love flavored water. That could be a gift. Next in this category are kitchen tools. If you know they like to cook, there's a lot of new gadgets and tools out there that are so interesting. The gifts that I'm mentioning so far, like water bottles and like kitchen tools, is that they do wear down, so a new one can't hurt, especially oven mitts. I always like burn those. And maybe to be more eco-friendly about it, you could get like a good woven biodegradable material, so it's like textiles is really hard to Textiles is one of like the hardest things to recycle currently in the world of sustainability. Definitely trying to get anything that says that it was used from recycled material is really good, or something that you know is gonna last forever. Next is subscriptions and services. I have been wanting to gift my parents Spotify Premium, and I think that they would really enjoy it. They have not hopped on that yet. They just use YouTube and Pandora. Yeah, maybe the person you know likes audiobooks. You can gift them 3 months of Audible. Someone's learning a language. You can gift them Duolingo. I think you can gift people Duolingo. I don't know. Or yeah, any subscription service that could be useful useful for them. If they play an instrument, guitar tabs for like chords and things. There are endless subscriptions for literally anything. The last thing in this category is a journal or book. I burn through journals so fast. So if you know they like to write / want to get into self-care and good habits like that, a journal is always good. There's so many cute ones out there. There's ones made of like recycled material, ones made of biodegradable material, cool designs. I love going to Barnes & Nobles and looking at all the designs of the notebooks there. I remember my sister also gifted her friend a journal because she likes to press flowers, but I also like don't have the time to press flowers, and I love them, and like I love unique flowers. So if you like live in a place with cool unique flowers, like picking those, drying them, pressing them, and like DIYing something with it into like a scrapbook or a book or a journal for them could be such a cute personal gift idea. Now these take some time. Maybe you can find these, or maybe you can pay a friend to make those gifts for you. In that case, your best friend might be Etsy. And for books, that is kind of between practical and consumable. You can go through books so fast if the person you're trying to gift is a reader. I like to use the website Thrift Books. When I'm typing up a book, I'll click on the best condition if I'm gifting it to someone. If it's just for myself, I click on good, like the cheapest option, passing quality. And sometimes if you don't choose like new condition on Thrift Books, there can be like writing on it. I found a book with a $5 bill and a few underlines, and honestly, it was cool. Books are kind of similar to fast fashion. They do very much have an effect on the environment. Now for the consumable category. Of course, a few of these things you could probably already think of. Starting with homemade treats. I love to bake, so baking cookies, if they have a dietary restriction, is more fun for me because I love the challenge of looking for a really good Pinterest recipe. All sorts of desserts and treats and breads, or if you like to make jams. One of my boyfriend's uncles gifted me some dried fruit that he literally picked, and then it took a few months to dry, and they were so good. Like, it was amazing. Next is any high quality tea and coffee. So many people are tea and coffee drinkers. That is probably the easiest gift to think of on this list. But yeah, maybe like a cool new exotic tea or a coffee that you enjoy that you would like to gift, and you could put it in like cute packaging. Maybe gift them like a new scooper to go along with it.
Those are things that like people can use up so fast. Food is usually my go-to gifts for people, and also gifts that I love to receive.
Next was kind of along the lines of homemade treats, but this is one step further. If you are a connoisseur and you like to make personalized sauces, like hot sauce, tomato sauce for pasta, like this is for my herbologists out there. Like, you can make them infused oils that are like personal for them. Like, maybe they really love cinnamon, so you make like a cinnamon chocolate spread and put that in a jar. Hot cocoa mixes, like you make your own powdered spiced cacao that's already pre-sweetened with like stevia or something. I love stevia. And add some marshmallows. And lastly, our candles and soaps. That's always such a good go-to. Those are things people can use up so fast, especially candles. I find that a lot of my friends and family are constantly burning those in their homes, so like a yummy smelling candle. Soaps. Something that's getting super popular is shampoo bars and conditioner bars. I've been wanting to try those. My mom just got me a conditioner bar for my hair, which is so good, especially if they travel, because then they don't have to bring liquids everywhere, and then you can get like this cute pouch that you can put the bar of soap in. Especially when it gets small, it's hard to use. It actually exfoliates your skin and gets it sudsy. That's a good gift, and it's biodegradable. Alright, the last category, which is experiences. Now, experiences can actually be the trickiest out of these three categories, because sometimes people are super busy, so they don't know when to like use like gift certificates to places and things. So this is a really good gift if you can use it with them and spend time with them doing that thing. And here are some experiences. Of course, tickets to shows, Broadway shows, theater in general, concerts. Concerts are the best, especially those Taylor Swift tickets are so pricey. To gift that to someone would be such a relief for them. They wouldn't have to pay for support if you have the means. If not, there's probably a ton of cool events and shows and theater productions possibly around you that don't break the bank. Sometimes you can really get a steal on tickets. Actually, the app Game Time, tickets to like basketball games and things, if you buy them way ahead of time, they're so much cheaper. Especially basketball games are so expensive. But when I go watch a Yankees game in New York, I just revealed who I am a fan of. Even though I'm from Philly. Sorry, Phillies. Phillies are great. It depends who it's against, but it could be like $5 if you get it like 3 weeks ahead of time. But I've seen concerts on Game Time, so I don't know. Let me know if you've used that app to get concert tickets. Next are classes and workshops. I think ClassPass can be a really good gift if they would like to try like a new workout class. There are so many weird workout classes out there. Anything from like boxing combined with dancing to pole dance classes to aerial yoga. I've seen bungee jumping yoga. There's like an endless amount of exercises, classes out there. Honestly, I would love to try bungee jumping, yoga, Pilates with any one of my friends. Also, day passes and gift certificates to places like a theme park. My cousin has been wanting to go to Six Flags and I've been wanting to bring him. It's wintry right now and I am literally making that vow to myself for the both of us that like when it's warm again, we are going to Six Flags. But yeah, zip lining certificates are fun. If you have a little bit more money and time to spare, maybe like scuba diving lessons. I've seen one of my friends gift her partner scuba diving lessons to be licensed in scuba diving, which was such a cool gift. I think those can be cheaper in like other countries, maybe not the Caribbean or Hawaii, but it depends. Even like a gift card to go bowling, like points to go bowling would be so fun if that's what you do like often, or a gift card to the movies, especially before summertime. Now it's Christmas right now, but like a gift card to a movie theater when all those blockbusters are rolling out, just like that's like a solid gift. And plus, if that person has an AMC pass so they already don't need it, they could use that gift card to the movie theater on popcorn, which is always overpriced. So it's like you treated them to some overpriced popcorn. I would honestly take it. Or like a gift card to like a cool movie theater. Those dine-in ones. I've never tried it, but I've always wanted to do a dine-in movie theater. Also, you can always use ChatGPT to like plug in characteristics about the person, coworker, or someone that you're trying to buy a gift for, and Chat can recommend things for them. Although I gotta say, Chat has its flaws. I used ChatGPT for the recipes for Thanksgiving dinner this year, and it was not accurate. It undercooked the Brussels sprouts, so actually I ended up Googling it, and then it needed to be like 20 degrees higher and like 20 more minutes in the oven. Take that with like as little grain of salt as possible. Bonus is charity gifts. Those can be really sweet if like the person that you're gifting is really philanthropic. I don't know if that's the right word. What's the right word? For someone who loves to gift to charity. Plant a tree in their name. Yeah, donating to a charity in their name is very sweet. Okay, also I wanted to mention a bonus random gift idea is these glasses. These are actually blue light glasses. If you've seen me wear them in any other video, I'm probably like looking at my phone, so I'm looking at a screen. Or I also wear them when I'm feeling overstimulated. I have ADHD. These are kind of like rose-colored glasses in a way, except orange. I just see the world so warm, immediately gives me serotonin. So if you think someone will use it, or if somebody has really bad eye strain, gift them these glasses. Even if they don't want it, they or you might need it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Happy Christmas shopping, or shopping for the person you care about who is a slightly picky or a normal consumer, or both, or they are a minimalist. Don't be afraid to ask for like a wish list. In advance, Secret Santa really helps. You won't need to buy 1,000 gifts. You'll just be assigned one person. If you don't know how Secret Santa works, it's where everybody in the group, like your family or friends, gets together, puts all their names and like a hat, and then goes around and picks out a name from the hat, making sure you don't get your own name, then that person, they don't know that you have them, like you don't know who has you, and then so you get each other gifts and then exchange them on the day that you plan, and it's so fun to figure out who has you and what they got you. I've done this with like my coworkers at a company. We made like a document in my company of things that we like or are interested in, and so like you can refer to that document if you don't know the person that you were assigned super well. So that was really fun, and it made life a lot easier because some people would just put straight up like what they want. So if I was assigned that person, I just bought that. Anyway, I'm trying to get my family to do Secret Santa because most of the time as we get older, we don't want any more things. Each of us just sends like one thing to our group chat, and so the rest of us cannot like buy it. Whoever like buys it first gets it. And I hope this helps. Now I have to think of something to get my sister.
Well, I have something to give any sibling that's going into a game, actually. Here.
Probably food.